I was at a wedding when the wedding photographer cornered me in an empty hallway and asked, "Is that your sister in the white dress?" I nodded, confused. He leaned closer and whispered, "Don't let her drink the champagne toast tonight." I laughed nervously and said, "What are you talking about?" But he grabbed my sleeve tighter and said, "Please stop the toast." I pulled away, thinking the guy was insane. But instead of going back to take photos, he kept following me around the venue. Everywhere I turned, his camera was pointed at me instead of the bride and groom. I tried to ignore him until I ducked into the bathroom to get away. When I came back out, he was waiting by the sink. "Look at this for 2 seconds," he said, holding up his camera screen. I glanced down and instantly felt sick. The photo showed my sister's fiance, Daniel, standing in the kitchen slipping something into a champagne flute. The exact same flute a waiter was now carrying toward the head table. "It'll knock her out," the photographer said quietly. "He has papers in his jacket. He needs her signature tonight." I spun around and almost crashed straight into Daniel himself. He smiled too fast and asked, "Everything okay, buddy?" The photographer suddenly went silent behind me. Daniel laughed nervously and added, "This guy bothering you?" Something about his voice felt wrong. I shoved past him and sprinted into the ballroom. My sister Megan already had the champagne glass raised in her hand, smiling at everyone around her. The photographer came running behind me and lifted his camera toward my dad. My dad saw the photo and immediately turned pale. He rushed forward and slapped the glass out of Megan's hand just before she drank it. The entire ballroom froze silent. Daniel took off running toward the exit, but security tackled him in the parking lot. Inside his jacket, they found property transfer papers, bank forms, and power of attorney documents already prepared with Megan's name. Later, we learned his ex-fiancée had ended up in a hospital 2 years earlier after losing her savings and business under almost the exact same circumstances. The photographer wasn't even hired for the wedding. He was the brother of Daniel's ex-fiancée, and he'd spent 2 years searching for Daniel, calling wedding venues and checking bookings, waiting for his name to appear again. When the police tested the champagne flute, they confirmed everything.